You think you're still married because of love? That's baloney. I'm 92 years old, and I've watched good men die with this lie still stuck in their throats. They went to the grave clutching onto some fairy tale they told themselves at the altar, because admitting the truth felt too damn heavy. Too cruel. But I ain't taking it with me. If you've been with the same woman or man for 30 years, 40 years, hell, 50 years, it ain't love keeping you there. Not the kind you felt when you were 25 and stupid. That thing died a long time ago, friend. And you know it. You just won't say it out loud. I'm gonna say it for you. Now before you slam your phone down and call me a bitter old bastard, hold on. I didn't pull this out of some book written by some kid with a degree who's never been married past a lease agreement. No, sir. I went out and did something most people are too scared to do. I asked. I sat down with men I've known for decades. Guys who've been in the trenches, been married 30, 40, 50 years. Real marriages. The kind that outlasted wars, recessions, dead kids, broken hips, all of it. And I looked them dead in the eye, over a drink, no cameras, no audience, and I asked them straight up, is it love keeping you in that chair next to her? You know what I got back? Silence. Heavy, suffocating silence. Then one of them, Danny, married 43 years, he just shook his head slow and said, Ben, I don't even know what love means anymore. Another guy, Frank, he laughed. But it wasn't a happy laugh. It was that dark, graveyard kind of laugh. He said, love? Hell, Ben. I stay because leaving would kill us both. Not emotionally. Literally. Who the hell else is gonna remember to give me my pills? These weren't jokes. These were confessions. And every single one of them, every last man, admitted the same thing I'm about to tell you. What keeps a marriage alive past the 30-year mark isn't romance. It's shared survival. You want to know what really happened? I'll tell you. When you're young and dumb and your blood's hot, you think love is this explosive, cinematic thing. Fireworks. Passion. Can't keep your hands off each other. You think that's what marriage is gonna be. But that's just chemicals, kid. That's your brain lying to you so you'll reproduce. It's biology wearing a tuxedo. And it dies. Fast. Real fast once the bills start piling up. Once her mother moves in. Once your back goes out and you can't work for 6 months. Once the kid gets sick and the insurance don't cover it. Once you realize you married a person, not a fantasy. And persons, they get tired. They get mean. They stop trying. So do you. But here's the thing nobody tells you, you don't leave. Not because you still feel butterflies. Not because she still looks at you the way she did on your wedding night. You stay because she's the only living soul on this planet who witnessed your life. She saw you when you still had hair. When your old man died and you couldn't cry in front of anyone but her. When you lost that job and thought you were worthless, and she didn't say a damn word, just made you coffee the next morning like nothing changed. She was there. And that is worth more than love. It's the ultimate witness. You stay because divorce at 65 ain't some fresh start. It's a death sentence in slow motion. You'd be eating frozen dinners alone in a one-bedroom apartment wondering why the hell you blew up the only thing that was still standing. You stay because predictability, routine, knowing exactly how she takes her tea, knowing she'll flip the light off if you forget, knowing she'll tell you when your breath smells bad, that is safety. Boring is safe. And when you're old and your body's breaking down piece by piece, safe is all you got left. You think those couples you see holding hands at 70, you think that's romance? No. That's a survival pact. That's two people who looked at the abyss together and said, I ain't going in there alone. That's, you know my medications. You know my fears. You know which child to call if I collapse. That's not a love story. That's a foxhole. And maybe, just maybe, that's more honest than love ever was. Because love makes promises it can't keep. But partnership? Grit? Two people who've buried parents, survived cancer, paid off a house, and still show up every morning even when they're sick of each other's voices? That's real. That's the thing we should have been aiming for all along instead of chasing some Hollywood lie. So if you're still with someone after 30 years, don't feel bad that the spark's gone. It was supposed to go. What you got now is rarer. You got someone who knows the sound of your breathing in the dark. Someone who'll notice if you don't wake up. Someone who remembers the version of you that could still run, still laugh, still dream. They're the last keeper of the person you used to be. And when you're gone, that version of you dies with them. That's the quiet price of companionship. It ain't pretty. It ain't poetic. But it's the truth. And I'm done pretending it's anything else. Now I want to know something from you. Tell me the one small thing your partner does that still makes you feel safe in the dark. Could be the way they check the locks. The way they touch your shoulder when they pass by. The way they remember something you forgot. Doesn't have to be big. I read every single line.
Notice, this video is a creative work of storytelling. The character of Benedict is fictional and designed to reflect shared human experiences and life lessons. Any financial figures or personal stories mentioned are for illustrative and educational purposes only. This content does not provide professional financial, legal, or mental health advice. Copyright 2026, The 92-Year Witness. All rights reserved.